What's up, what's up, what's up? How you doing? How you been? What's going on? What's good? Are you getting it in? Somebody's getting it for you. What's going on, people? Woo! What's going on, people? Today's another day. Oh, you already know I didn't change my hair once again. You know my mess. I'm always doing something. Anyway, hope you like it. I have to make sure I don't have no boo-boo accident. Anyway, what's going on, people? Um, It's been a crazy week, which you already know, and it's snowing today. And of course, there's always something going on in this world. Um, I guess we're always pushing through, and I just want to say, honey, if you don't know how to do your own hair, sit in front of a mirror and learn how to do your own hair. Because at the end of the day, you know how the way you want your hair to be done. And lots of times when people do your hair, they actually do it the way they want to do it. And I had paid this guy once upon a time to do my hair, and of course he did what the fuck he wanted to do. And anyway, what's going on, people? Okay. I want to talk to you in reference to what really do girls like me think happens to a man when he messes with a girl like us. Like, a lot of times we'll say, I don't understand why I can't find a man, girl. These men out here are just so fierce and so stuff like that. Okay. I'm about to flip the coin a little bit on you. You know, but I'm still on your side. You have to understand this, and this is the thing that I don't think a lot of us really realize. We're going to have to straight men. These are not gay men. They may be a little, well, I'll just stay straight focused. We're not going to do the bisexual, we're not going to do the gay. These are straight men. By the fact of them being a straight man, meaning that they're looking at us and they're seeing this woman and the things that they like, you know, and I know I've seen trans men that I looked at and I was like, damn, he is fine. Honey, you could get it. But at the end of the day, I felt the man's presence there. And when they look at us, they feel the woman's presence there. You have to understand this. And when a man thinks about a woman, he's thinking about kids, baby, good hair, whatever, good money. Not to start until they want some good money. But anyway, he's thinking about that girl in reference to reproduction, which I had talked about this before. But you have to understand this. We're talking about a straight man. We're not talking about a gay man who goes to the club, a guy who dips and dabs, and we're not talking about a bisexual man. We're talking about a straight man. Now, this straight man sees the transsexual and stuff like that. And a lot of transsexuals ask me this, well, maybe how come I can't find a man? The simple fact of the matter is that when a gay guy comes out the closet, it takes him a while to accept his truth. It's not like he said, oh my God, I'm gay, I'm going to find me a man. He has to deal with it. He hears all about the church stuff. He hears about burning in hell. He about died tragically. He hears all these negative things. Now, when it comes to a bisexual man, he's just basically realizing he's bi. He likes both. I mean, he don't see sex as a sexual preference, neither man or woman. He just enjoys sex because it's actually another person's body, and they can enjoy each other. It's not like he has to pick, because he don't have to pick. You feel as though he has to pick and he wants the best of both worlds, but he don't have to pick. That's the way you were brought up, and if you don't want anybody pushing things on you, you shouldn't push it on him. That's the bisexual thing. Now, when it comes to a straight man, he's looking at you as a woman. He's looking at you as he's going to knock your ass up for 9 months. And I'm not talking about beat you the fuck up. But you're telling him, a straight man who does with women, to come out of the closet, and he's not in the closet, and you want him to be with you and go straight to the top. Now you have to understand, being top meaning transsexual. Transsexuals meaning in reference to, we're like the first leader of the gay, bisexual, lesbian thing. Because they can always say they're not, but we actually can't say that. We have to deal with the truth because it's sitting in front of you. Now you're asking this straight man who's never ever been in this type of lifestyle to go all the way to 10 when he can't. Because he can't accept that, and he can't accept what you're trying to do with him. He's going to run like hell. And 9 times out of 10, he's like, better do it. Now, that being said, you have to understand what you're asking him to do. He's going to have a problem dealing with what's going on in his life right now. He's going to have a problem dealing with family issues if they ever found out. He's going to have a problem dealing with the fact that he's around you. He's going to have a problem with that everybody may know. He's going to have a problem dealing with a lot of different issues. Now, you have to understand, all you see is a man, but you're not dealing with his mindset or what's actually happening to him. When you realize you were transsexual, I'm quite sure you dealt it and you moved on with your life, it took a process. And it took years of process. When a girls like us, we meet a man, we want him now, we want him then. Because at the end of the day, he's doing a lot of things he should be doing. But then the guy, a lot of things he should be doing. But we're asking him a lot. And this is my compassion as far as, you know, for straight guys and stuff like that dealing with transsexual. You have to ask yourself, look at what you're asking him to do. And at the end of the day, you have to look at it this way. This is how I can say it. I can only put it in this way. He's dealing with you as a woman and stuff like that, but reality, he knows his truth. In reality, he knows what he's dealing with. In reality, that's not what he's signed up for. 9 times out of 10, mostly they may leave. Sometimes they don't leave. Sometimes they just say, you know what, I'm going to see what it's like. But reality is that you have to realize you have to give him time, and it's not going to happen overnight. Now, if you meet a guy who's like all into that, that's a whole totally different thing. But we meet a straight guy, who's been with women, and you like his first trend, it is a process for him to take in. So girls like me, don't lose faith and stuff like that when you meet a guy that's straight, he hasn't been with someone like, but you have to understand one thing, you have to have a lot of compassion, you have to have a lot of patience, and you have to have a lot of concern in reference to what's going to happen to him mentally. Because reality is that he can actually be with you, but mentally he may not can deal with it. And then you're in a situation where he's freaking out, you're beating shit out of you and stomping you on the ground. But at the end of the day, he can always leave. But sometimes when you get caught in the middle, he don't quite know how to get out. But sometimes they run, because you know a man will run. But you have to understand this. It is a hard process for you. It was a hard process for me. Now you're telling him to go all the way to 10. He's not messing with a guy. He can say, well, this is my cousin, my brother, and they fucking behind closed doors. He's not messing with a bisexual person. He's messing with you. And so we have to admit, some of us are not as passable as others. I'm one of the ones, I'm not as passable as others, and I can accept that. I have a problem with that. But the thing about it is what it is. And have faith and stuff like that. I mean, as far as for me and stuff like that, as far as guys ever going to be with me, I don't know. Because the simple fact that I'm very jaded and I'm very bitter and I'm very angry. And I really don't know if I can really handle another man hurting me. It's going to take a process for me. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. So that was just my message for today. For the girls who can't figure out why a man don't want to be with you. Because you're like, well, girl, he does this and this and that. And for the one man who get inside the bed and do all them things and girly things and they taking it up the butt, honey, at the end of the day, you know you got a girl right there, honey. He just don't want to be with you that way because he sees it as a sexual fun act. That's all it is, your sexual fun. That's why you got to bring me something. But not to everybody. Anyway, no, what I'm saying is, when it comes to a straight man who never been with somebody like me, I can give him that. Like, I would never do nothing to hurt him. And I would never try to fuck his mind up. Because at the end of the day, you can really mess a man's mind up really bad when he actually snap. And some may not allow you to walk away and breathe. So you have to be very careful with that. And for the girls out there who don't like to tell the guys and you whip him in and you play this little game with him, you know you're reaping what you sow. At the end of the day, that's not the way you do it. You're doing it wrong and you have a wrong result from it. Anyway, and for the girls like me who are not passive, it's okay, but your big sis ain't passive either. And at the end of the day, I don't give a fuck. And the ones who want to experiment and they want to be with us or something like that, you already know you got to bring me something. Ching-ching! Anyway, I just want to put that out there. This is for the straight guys and stuff like who quite don't know what to do with. You move at your own speed. Don't let no transsexual anybody push you towards anything. It takes time. It's a process. If you're willing to take that chance with the girl that you may feel like you really is your soulmate, you really love her. Sometimes we don't come in the form of where we want it, but sometimes we come in the form of where we like. And a real man is a leader who stands up and make things happen while the followers follow on the wayside, because they can't deal with what other people are going to say because they live their life for that other person. But transsexuals, that being said, you can't sit back and push that on him. Let's be fair, let's be real. It takes time, it's a process. If he's not ready, you know you just better move on. And if you want to wait for him, you wait. If you don't want to wait for him, because you know with me, I wouldn't wait. But you want to wait, that's up to you. Anyway, I just want to put it out there. Straight guys who found themselves in a relationship with a transsexual, and that's not what he asked for, but he's trying to work his way through it to be with you. You gotta have the empathy. Anyway, I just want to put it out there because you can't always bash men for not knowing, because every man is not looking for that thing. And look at some of you girls are fucking stunningly beautiful, and you have to be have a little empathy and walk in his shoes, and don't make him go to 10 when you already at 10, and you have a bunch of gay people that want to be around you, and they are gay. So do the math. Anyway, and another thing, by the way, how come it is that when we do find a man we want to be with him, every fucking gay man in the world tries to take it from us? Because he always trying to convince him that he must be gay too, and he's not. And which fucks his mind up. And I'm going to tell you girls, and I'm going to take it from me, if you can say what you want. If you have a man that's straight, do not take him to no gay clubs. Say it again, Raven, say it again. Do not take him to no gay clubs, because honey, at the end of the day, some dude is going to whisper something to his ear that's going to fuck his head up. And everything y'all build and once had, it's going to start falling down. So make sure you keep him away and astray. Anyway, and if you do decide you want to take him to a gay club, make sure you keep his ass near you, very near. And anybody got something to say to him, you stand right there and listen. If Poppy got to go to the bathroom, honey, you stand outside the bathroom, watch who going in. If you got to stand in front of the door and say, there's too many people in here, that's what you do. I've done it. Anyway, it's not that you're overprotective, but people can be very fierce for putting a bug in somebody else's ear and destroy what y'all could once have. You have to be very careful if you get that lucky to have a man that can actually try to appreciate your life and love you and live his truth as best as he can. Because you have to understand he's looking at you as a woman and he's wants to recreate. And 9 times out of 10, if he really loves you, he'll stay. If he can't do it, he's just going to leave. You have to chuck it up to experience. Anyway, thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. All my newcomers, hey y'all. All my old people, bam, bam. And I want to thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. And you do you. You do the best way you can. If nobody don't like it, then fuck them.